what's up? This is RJ Sheetal, and guess what? Who's the next guest on my show, Bangalore Cafe, only on Fever 104 FM. It's none other than my favorite. She's called as Grub Mode, but her actual name is Vaishnavi. She's a lifestyle, fashion, beauty blogger, but more so, her vibe is what I like the most. She's happy-go-lucky, and you can see it yourself. Hi Vaishnavi, how are you doing?
Hi Sheetal, I'm so happy to be here. You're so lovely, trust me. Like, your voice is amazing.
Thank you so much, and I'm so happy to have you here because I've been following you since so long, and I think one or two conversations we have, and honestly she has responded to my DM, which hardly any content creator does, so that's a positive about you. But you are exactly the way you are on your Instagram, you know.
I'm so happy.
That vibe, that smile, it's amazing. So I want to start off by asking, how did the name Grub Mode come?
So actually, like, I was into a food, I'm a foodie. So
Right.
my family, my parents, everyone love food.
Right.
So one of my friend recommended me, like, okay, you eat and explore so many places, why don't you start?
Okay.
So that's when I got this idea of getting into blogging. Back then blogs were a thing.
Yeah.
So I had two names in my mind, like Gobbling Drama and Grub Mode.
Okay.
Because Grub is food and Mode is fashion.
Fashion.
I was
Oh.
into
Oh,
both.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I wanted to keep something that actually represents me.
Right.
So I named it as Grub Mode.
Wow, that is really amazing.
Yeah.
And I think you are known as Grub Mode. For the
Yeah,
longest
I know,
time,
I
I
know.
didn't know your name was
Yeah.
Vaishnavi,
Yeah.
right?
Everyone call me Grub or else they'll call me Koo.
Koo, yeah,
Yeah.
Koo. So Koo is like a short form?
It's
of-
initial without the, it's KU.
Oh,
but I
wow.
forgot to put the initial, so it's like Koo.
But it's cute,
Yeah.
right? Vaishnavi Koo. But
Yeah.
that's so cute. And when did you start your journey?
So I started like end of 2014 to 2015.
Okay.
So my first event was with Stoner.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
nice.
So I was pretty excited. Like, who's calling me to give me free pizzas back then?
Okay. And how has that journey been? 2014, which is so long back,
Yeah.
and you've seen different trends back then, different things now,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So how's that journey been like?
So back then, like, blogging was like pretty new. Nobody knew what was blogging. Like, I knew a couple of people, like only 20-30 people. Wherever I go, I used to see the same people.
Right, yeah.
And eventually, like, it became so much in trend. Now I see bloggers in every other corner.
Yeah.
Like, every day people are born, like, hey, I'm a blogger.
Yeah.
So I wanted this to be a career. Like, that is the reason I put myself on my invitation also, wedding invitation, as an influencer.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that is so
That
cool.
is
I
my
want to see a
degree.
picture if you have it posted with you.
Definitely.
I think you're the first one to do that. You've
Yeah.
always seen the boy will have you say engineer, doctor and all of that,
Yeah.
and they usually don't put what the girl has done, but even if they do, they've put doctor or engineer, but you put an influencer.
Yeah.
Wow.
So because I'm living with this career, so
Right.
I wanted that to represent me, and that is the reason I told my dad that this is my career. So blogs were gone, so I put as influencer.
Right.
But I'm really happy because everybody got to know that this is a thing what I do, because every time I used to get questions like, what do you do? I'm like, I write about food, fashion, but now they know it.
Right,
I'm
yeah.
so happy that people recognize this as a career.
Yeah. And your family has always been supportive?
Always been supportive. At the beginning stage, of course, they were really like, why do you take pictures? No, we
Right.
are eating food. Don't take pictures. No, we get stomachache and all of
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I totally
Yeah.
agree with this.
Yeah.
Typical Indian,
Typical
South
Indians,
Indian especially. Yeah.
they're like, no, the food is getting cold and everything.
Right.
Eventually, when they started seeing what I'm doing,
Right.
writing about it, I think they're fine. They're the best ones. Now my father tells me, you need to explore this place.
Oh,
you need,
that's so
this
cool.
brand has come. Even like fashion brands, they tell me that. They literally take screenshots and send me.
That is
I'm
so
very
cool,
happy. Yeah.
right? And I think having a supportive family is
True,
so
true,
important,
true, very
right?
true, very
And
true.
now you even have a supportive husband.
Oh yeah,
right?
he was the one who told me, like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, so we both were classmates.
Okay.
So he was the one who told me that my friend wants to talk to you. Like, we are mutual friends.
Right.
So all of us met and we decided that you have to do something like this. I didn't take it seriously, but
Okay.
I started with passion
Okay.
and now it became my
Wow.
career.
Passion turned into a career.
Yeah.
I think that's the best thing,
True,
right?
true,
And
true.
you can see her face and you can tell that she's loving what she's doing and she's putting her heart and soul into it, right?
True.
If you're not following her, just go and do it right away. It's at the rate Grub Mode, right? Now, I want to ask you this question that you mentioned that every day a new creator is being born,
Yeah.
right? Don't you feel the industry is being saturated, at least from a consumer point of view?
Okay.
You see that same product, same script also sometimes,
Yeah.
some 100 bloggers saying the same
True,
thing,
true.
right?
See, I feel there might be like repetitive content on
Right.
Instagram because like there are too many people who are doing the same thing. But of course, there will be different audience. Maybe
Right.
their target audience are different, and some people want to reach out to different people from different states.
Right.
So honestly, like if I go to try a place, like after you recommend, example, you
Right.
recommend me a place, I also want to tell my audience about this place. So that
yeah.
is the reason there are too many repetitive content, and sometimes the original content
Gets-
yeah. But it's obviously fine because there is repetitive content everywhere, like even in fashion or food or anything.
So I'm still okay with repetitive content of food.
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
like a POV.
Correct.
Everyone's perspective is different.
True.
But when it comes to beauty, right, it's
Yeah.
the same. And
It's the same.
especially when it's a sponsored content, it's the
It's
same
the
script.
same. It's the
right?
same
Like
script.
if you're saying this has so much percentage, everyone's
Everyone's.
saying, right?
So honestly, it comes from the brand.
Right.
So there are different categories, right? Micro, nano, and macro. So sometimes brand wants to give about the about the product details. So
Right.
you need to mention that to the audience. So you tell it in your way. That's
Right.
it. Like if this has this percentage, you have to tell it in your way. So most of the time, the scripts are given by the brand, but you
Okay.
have to put it in your own way.
Own way,
How are you
right.
going to tell?
Yeah.
Just be you. And I think that's the best part, you have to convince the audience in your way what you believe in.
Right.
So I feel that's the great, that's the difficult job.
Right.
But honestly, that's the best part.
Right.
Because
How you
believe in
connect
that
with
product.
your
You
audience.
believe in a product, you want to tell others also.
Right. But now that this is a full-time career,
Correct.
and I heard that there's a regulation, there's a rule that's coming up, right? Basically, like how each job has its particular rule.
Correct.
So similarly for this also, government is doing something, right? But with this happening, do you think brands should be a little flexible when it comes to scripting and all of that? Shouldn't it come from your heart than from
See,
their
they
brain?
are lot of brands
Okay.
are very flexible.
Right.
Honestly, most of the brands I work with, because I feel that I have to tell it in my way,
Right.
my voice.
Yeah, correct.
So I give them scripts because I have usually when brand approaches me, I tell them like, listen, this is the brief you want me to put. This is
Right.
the product details, but I'm going to give you the script. I'm going to give you the concept. You let me know if you like the script or concept. If you don't like it, we can change.
Right.
So I want to tell my audience in my way. Because if something, example, like recently I worked with an Atta company, a flour company.
Okay.
That is a different company where I personally love them. Why? Because it is like they don't have a ready product, but when it is ordered, they mill it. It is a good thing. So
right.
I want to tell it in my way. So I included that in my lifestyle and I explained it. So most of the brands are very flexible. When it is a mass campaign, like example, all over India, like almost
Yeah.
500 people are
Yeah.
working for it. It's the script based.
Right.
So I think audience are now, they know that it is a paid promotions. So it's
Yeah.
much more clear to them.
Right. And I've seen, I don't think that you've ever got hate on your profile, right?
Yeah, like very rarely.
Very rarely,
Very
right?
rarely.
But even if you did,
Yeah.
what is your reaction like?
It hurts, like at the beginning, especially when the reel reaches millions of people.
Right.
Sometimes you get hate messages, but honestly, unless that reaches million, you don't get, because
Okay.
you I'm not putting any political reviews.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
anything, right?
exactly.
It's basic. It's
yeah.
basic. My
It's
reviews.
fun. Yeah.
So when the reel reaches millions, some people have different opinions on it.
Right.
So most of the time I used to reply, but now I'm okay with it.
Right.
Like, yeah, it's their perspective, it's their point of view. Let me just go with it.
So over the years, you've developed that thick skin to just ignore
Not
it.
completely, but I have
Yeah,
to.
but I like as a human, I'm sure it hurts.
It
right?
really
Yeah.
hurts. Like I mean, I think because of my husband, I'm fine, because I keep telling him, and he'll
Right.
be like, "You are in a public eye. You have
it's
to take
bound to
everything."
happen.
Yeah.
Right.
So you have to take both positive and negative, but both are publicity.
Right.
Both are good things.
Yeah,
So go for it.
That's true.
Yeah.
But generally, I feel that all these hate comments come from a very negative space. Maybe
Yeah.
that person is going through something, or something
Yeah.
is happening, and they are being a warrior behind a keyboard,
Correct.
right? Like for example, Komal Pandey, right?
Yeah,
Like who
yeah,
doesn't know
yeah.
her? Her fashion content is
Amazing,
amazing, right?
amazing.
But she gets so much hate. I don't
True.
know why.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I feel if you don't like someone's content, unfollow them.
True.
Why are you
True.
following them?
It is like I don't know. Even I don't understand. Like that's a simple step, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just one click and
Gone.
unfollow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think maybe they feel that they are not that successful.
Yeah,
Maybe,
that's what. It
yeah.
comes from a place of that anxiety where,
Yeah.
oh, she's doing so much, why can't I do it?
Yeah.
And then
so let's try to put them down.
down. In when you just started out, if you had attended any family function, if you told them that you're posting reviews about food and all of that,
Correct.
what was their reaction like?
And nothing, absolutely nothing. They were, in fact, they were like asking me more about it. They were like, "What are you doing? Why is this Zomato?" Like back then, Zomato was a thing.
Yeah,
You need to
yeah.
write your reviews
Yes,
there.
yes,
There were
true.
levels and all
Correct,
of it.
correct,
So
yeah.
I started with Zomato, and then eventually Facebook, because
Right.
Facebook was like back then. Facebook was a trend for all the kids, you know. Now
Yeah.
Instagram.
Do you even use Facebook now?
No, I don't.
I think it's dead,
I'm
right?
So like I don't even know if I enter Facebook, I'm in a different world.
Yeah. And I
But-
have like some 1,000 notifications and I don't even bother to check it.
People still wish me on Facebook. I'm like, oh God, yeah, I have to respond to
Right.
them. But honestly, like, in my family or my circle, they've always been very positive. Nobody has, they wanted to know more about it,
Right.
but nobody has told that don't do this, don't
That's
do that.
amazing,
Yeah,
yeah.
I feel very fortunate enough to have my circle,
Absolutely, yeah. Because especially when you're taking an unconventional career,
Correct.
according to them,
Yeah.
you usually hear a lot of
Lot of
things,
it.
right? But if you have that support, I think
Yeah.
you can achieve so much
I'm-
more. Congratulations on 100K.
Thank
I think it's
you,
120K
thank you.
now. I
Yeah,
saw it this
yeah,
morning,
yeah.
right? How's been this amazing growth?
So, you know, it's shocking because, you know, I had anticipated 100K for a very long time.
Okay.
Back then, numbers were a thing. You know, honestly, this is a fact. Brands used to see numbers. But
Okay.
eventually, over the couple of years, like 3-4 years, brands have stopped seeing
Oh,
that.
is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a
They-
particular reason?
I think they've overcome the number thing and they wanted organic audience, you know. Now, when I've touched 100K, I don't feel anything.
Okay.
I feel like I had audience, I still have audience. The same.
Same thing.
It's the same thing. So after 8 years, when I see the number, I told my husband, like, I still feel the same. It's
Same.
not hitting me.
Right.
Absolutely nothing. Because people were there, people are still here, people are going to come.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's true.
So I think brands, I'm so happy that brands still give opportunities for even 2,000 people or 3K. If you have 3K also, they give the same
Right.
value.
Same value,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think brands have just stopped looking at numbers and they're
Right.
yeah. I feel really happy because everybody should get opportunities. I know when I was at 3K, I used to beg people,
Yeah.
write mails, like
Ping
trouble
them,
them,
DM them.
DM them. I'm like, hey, please give me opportunity
Right.
and all of it. But
Yeah.
honestly, that has become less now.
shift
Brands
is-
come to
yeah.
me. That is a good thing.
That's a good thing,
But
yeah.
I feel very happy that now everybody can get opportunities
Right.
from all the brands.
Right.
Unless they have organic.
Organic, yeah. But also, I feel even the apps and everything that social media is supporting us,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
like,
yeah.
especially with Instagram Reels
Instagram
and
Reels, true.
YouTube Shorts, right?
True.
You never know which video can blow up.
True. I'm very happy Instagram introduced Reels.
Yeah.
I'm here because of Reels.
Right.
Honestly, if you're not posting Reels, you should post Reels. I mean, it's left up
Correct,
to you.
yeah.
But Reels has changed my game.
That's true.
Yeah.
And I still feel so many people saying that, oh, this is like a TikTok copy. Why did they do this?
Copies are there everywhere.
But you are still consuming that
True.
content, right?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
saying that it's bad, photos are dead, it's only Reels now. Then why are you looking at Reels?
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone wakes up and the first thing
First thing is Reels.
like
Yeah.
100 Reels,
Yeah.
right?
I think
Yeah.
it's addictive also.
It is,
You want
it
to
is.
see. There are so much, like
There is
many
so
different
much
things.
content out
Yeah.
there, right?
And sometimes it's disturbing, you know. I'm like, oh my God, what should I do next?
Yeah.
There's so many things.
So many things.
There's everything.
Yeah.
So I feel Reels are a boon to me because without Reels, I wouldn't be here.
Right.
I mean, I've seen people growing with Reels, like with a span, like
Overnight.
overnight
Yeah, I've
in
seen
a
that.
month, like
Yeah.
every. I mean, it's amazing.
Right.
Thanks to
Yeah.
Instagram.
Thanks to Instagram.
Yeah.
And you've never ventured into YouTube?
So I started like it's been 2 months.
Okay.
I am not
Not
completely
so active.
into it,
I
not
don't.
so
I don't
active.
see. Yeah. Why? You think
You
the
know,
growth is less on
No,
YouTube?
like I think it's complicated because you know Instagram back then it was like I started learning that.
Okay.
I eventually put more efforts in
Right.
learning that.
Okay.
Now I feel like I have to put more efforts to learn YouTube.
Okay.
So I feel my audience are already there,
Right.
but I have to venture into something else
Yeah.
because I need to use all
All
platforms,
platforms,
to get
right.
different kind of
Yeah.
audience. So I want to get in. I'm already in. I have to put more
Just
efforts to
effort
grow
is
there.
But I think with YouTube Shorts, it becomes a
It's
little
become-
easier,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Whatever
yeah.
reel
Yeah,
you
correct,
put, you can just
correct.
like post the same thing. Right,
That's the
right.
best thing. And YouTube is, I think it's very nice because I've already started posting on Shorts.
Okay.
And I like the music options. I like the way
the
it
reach is good.
Kind of because I'm not
Okay.
active. I
Right.
post once in a week.
Yeah. Oh,
so,
okay. That's
yeah.
oopsie.
But I'm going to be active
Yeah.
on YouTube too.
But that's wonderful.
Yeah.
I feel YouTube and Instagram, these two presents will definitely.
Yeah, but there are people who are on Twitter very actively posting things.
Twitter, yeah.
Please.
People, some are there on Snapchat also,
Oh, yeah.
right?
I'm
There's
not on
too much to
Snapchat.
handle, I
Too
feel.
much, yeah, too much. I'm like, no, sorry, I can't. Because sometimes it's like, I'm already working for 8 hours.
Right.
With another 3-4 apps,
Yeah.
I won't sleep.
Correct, that's true, yeah. And I'm like, beauty sleep is so important for all of us, right?
True. My sleep is very important. Like wherever I am, I want to be home. We sleep by 10.
By 10.
Yeah.
Wow, it's that early couple who sleeps.
Yeah,
by
like
10.
I'm not a person who goes for parties. No, I like fine dine cafes. I just
Same
wrap up
pitch.
there and I
Same,
go home.
same.
Yeah.
When is your birthday?
I mean, my date, June
Yeah.
1st is my birthday.
June, right? I'm a July, so
Uh-huh.
it's the same vibe.
It's the same vibe.
So yeah, I like a chill life.
True. I want to just relax
Yeah,
at home.
that's
I like
true.
sometimes I'll tell my husband like, I think we should go on a night out and chill and everything. He'll be like, yeah, let's go. And they're like, no, let's go back home. Let's sleep. Let's wake up early. I think that's the routine we like.
Right, true.
Yeah, we feel comfortable.
Comfortable,
Yeah.
absolutely. Now, talking about your wedding, I think, at least for me, your best content was your wedding content. Because firstly, I mean, you always look gorgeous, but your wedding period, you were just shining and glowing. Maybe
I'm
it's the
happy.
glow of love. But also
I
the
agree,
outfits
I agree.
that you selected, fab, yeah. That
Thank
was
you,
amazing. So,
thank
what did you like? Were you that crazy bridezilla who planned from a year that I need this, I need that,
No,
or were
no.
you like a chill person?
I mean, it's me and my mom. Most of the things were planned by us.
Right.
So all the things were planned like 6 months back.
Okay,
like
6
just
months.
6 to
Right.
5 months. So everything was planned. I'm very happy the way it turned
Yeah,
out.
it is
Because
beautiful.
I never had these Pinterest boards or I
Okay.
never had anything.
Right.
The things I picked, like the saris I picked. I mean, I gave the blouses and everything put together. It was
You also designed a few on your own, right? Yeah.
So I started the wedding series again because
Okay.
I wanted to help people how I
Yeah,
plan.
yeah,
Because
true.
it's much more convenient, So many of them go to Pinterest. They don't even know how to use Pinterest. So sometimes Instagram can help. You can save it from there also.
And sometimes Pinterest gives you another level of pictures which
Oh
you
God.
can't get
Yeah,
it like.
yeah,
It's not
yeah.
practical,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, but I love Pinterest too.
Yeah, me
because
too.
now you have so many things. Half of the things I'm saying for my home now. I'm like, no, now the
Oh
goal
yeah,
is
you
home.
shifted into
Yeah.
a new house. How's that going?
Amazing. I personally love it because this entire space is for you.
Right.
I get to shoot in every corner.
That's
So
amazing.
I'm very happy.
And plus, it's like you and your husband are starting like a new culture
Yeah.
of your own,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah,
that's the thing.
yeah.
But awesome, yeah. And tell me something. If there's one advice that you want to give to all the young creators who are
Okay.
just starting out, what would that be?
I feel being consistent. I feel you need to be consistent because consistency is the key. I mean, this is the common thing everybody tells, but this is the most powerful. You need to be consistent. You need to be truthful and put everything in your voice. Just don't copy, but put everything in your voice and be very loyal to your audience. They're there, they're listening, and they know everything you do.
Absolutely, I completely agree with you. And now comes the most interesting part, which I like to call it as rapid fire with Sheetal.
Ooh.
And you know what? I'm going to ask you everything about Bangalore.
Okay.
So usually I do rapid fires about Bollywood and other stuff, but for you it has to be Bangalore, right?
Don't give me
like
tough questions, honestly.
So are you ready?
Okay, I'm
It's going to be
ready.
simple, don't worry.
Okay, cool.
Okay, let's try. Okay. First question coming up. Tell me 3 places that start with K.
Okay. Oh God.
Areas basically.
Areas. Oh, okay. Now this is like
That's why it's called rapid fire.
KR Puram.
Yes.
Okay. Kasturi Nagar.
Okay.
And oh God.
Party hub.
Kormangla.
See, I helped you. So 1 point
Thank you,
for me.
thank you. That's a sudden thing. That, okay, now this is
Yeah.
like after no, I didn't have a rapid fire round since for a very long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's pretend like I'm Karan Johar and
Oh, God.
you could be like Alia Bhatt.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to the next question.
Okay.
Name
What's the
3
trial round? Okay.
Oh, no. Yeah, because I helped you out. So let it keep it be as a
Okay.
trial round.
Okay, Vaish, calm. Chill.
Okay, next question is 3 places that start with an S.
S. Okay. Shivaji Nagar.
Yes, I knew she was going to say that.
Shanti Nagar and S. Oh God.
Tick 1. I'm not helping.
Oh, God.
She's looking at me. She's like with that
Help
puppy eyes.
me. Oh God. I'm losing this.
That's it. Next question.
Srinivasanagar.
Is that the thing?
Yeah.
Really?
There might
Let
be.
me open my Google Maps and check. She's just making up.
No, there is an
Okay,
area.
I trust you. I
Okay.
trust you. Name 3 places that end with Palya.
Gorgunte Palya.
Good girl.
And what is this?
Come on, there's
Is
so
there-
many.
Yeah, is there anything like Kamakshi Palya?
Yes, there is.
Okay. And third one is, I think 2.
2.
Yeah.
Murgesh Palya.
That is so complicated. Murgesh,
I've never
I
been
didn't-
there. I've
yeah.
just heard it and I know it exists.
Oh my god, that is it. Thanks for teaching
Yeah.
me.
So next time rapid
Next.
fire you'll nail it. Okay, a
But
simpler
I'm-
one for you.
Okay.
Name 3 places that end with Nagar.
Nagar. Okay.
Easy.
Kasturi Nagar, Shanti Nagar.
You
and-
can't say this. You already
Same
said
one, no?
this. Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me
Kasturi
something new.
Nagar. Shivaji Nagar I told, no?
Yeah.
Haan, JP Nagar and Rajaji Nagar.
Okay. Awesome. Thank God. Bacha liya. All right. A day at a mall or a day at Carbon Park?
Day at a mall.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dude, that is so cool because everyone's like, we like to go for a picnic in Carbon Park and all of that.
I'm a mall
like,
person.
Yeah,
I love malls. I
malls.
love to see and I love to manifest. I'll have that in my vision board. I'm like, okay, done.
Yes. Next time when I visit, I'm going to get that.
True.
That is amazing. Now, I want to, next question for this rapid fire round is, name top 3 places to have hot biryani.
Oh, yeah. Mallika Biryani. Okay. Nagarjuna, Meghnas.
Okay, perfect. Now, I'm going to keep telling letters and I want you to tell the food names.
Okay.
Okay, not places, but food dishes, basically.
Okay.
B.
Biryani.
I knew it. H.
H. Hot idli.
Hot. She's making up things. Idlis are always hot. Okay,
Okay.
S.
S. Soup.
Soup. P.
Pani Puri.
I thought you'll say paisam, but
No,
chalega. C.
C. Oh, carrot halwa.
Okay. A.
A. What is there from A? What is there from A? Apple juice.
I thought she's going to say apple halwa. And the last letter T.
Tea. Okay. Tikki puri.
Tikki puri. Okay.
So you got
Yes.
the charts were more.
I know. You love charts,
I love
right?
charts.
Yeah.
Charts
I've
are my
seen that
favorite.
as well, right?
I wanted you to give M. I would have told masala puri or masala dosa.
Okay, take M.
Masala dosa.
Awesome, that's about it. It was not so rapid. I like to call it as a calm rapid fire round with the coup, but it was super fun. Last but not the least, thank you so much for being here, Vaishnavi. It is such a nice, it's my honor to talk to you, honestly.
Thank
And
you.
I think, we've spoken for 25 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And I didn't even feel like
Me too. I didn't feel anything.
Anything, right?
I think I can go on.
I think we can go
Yeah,
on and on.
true.
Right,
That was so much fun.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for being here at Fever 104 FM. We have with us Grub Mode. She's super fun. She's gorgeous. You have to go check out her Instagram. It's @Grub Mode. Give her a follow and make sure you like all her pictures and videos. She brings out some awesome content all about food, lifestyle, beauty. It's Grub Mode in the house.
Thank you so much for having me. I had such a great time. I think we should do this more often.
We should do this more
Not
often.
in the station,
Separately.
Fever.